Much to my dismay, my field of history is super relevant right now, and we need to talk about it. Hey, I'm Buck. I have a master's in social science education, and I study Nazism and the Holocaust. Luckily for us, a lot of people are in this field and have been doing great work in this field for a really long time. So today we're going to start our long form series on Umberto Eco's 14 Features of Fascism. Umberto Eco is an essayist writing in the late 20th century, arguing that there is a sort of phenotype of fascist ideology that allows us to see it as a movement first and a political project second. Today, we're going to look at the cult of tradition, Umberto Eco's first feature on his list. The cult of tradition is not an appreciation or even an obsession with history, at least not any real history that existed or any real practices that the people embodied at some point in the past. Instead, it is the use of history as a cynical tool to say that yesterday was glorious and today is degenerate. However, when you actually look at history, anywhere, you will find that it's often really complicated, that there might be moments of beauty and glory that you could point to an actor, a nation, and say, these people did something great here, this person was awesome here, but that the actual picture is often rife with real people who make real mistakes and are really messy and hard to appreciate in full as totally good or totally bad. The fascist isn't interested in that appreciation. Instead, they want to hold up icons of yesterday and say this is an ideal to strive towards, and all else is disgusting. Once the movement is in power, it seeks to reject yesterday and tomorrow in favor of a constant, panicked present, where revolution is all, the replacement of the old with the new, even as the old, or those traditions that they supposedly venerated, were the most important thing ever not all that long ago. One of the examples we can look to for this is German architecture, traditional German architecture, compared to the mustache man's plans for German architecture in his future cities. If you look at the rhetoric, you see an obsession with the past. If you look at the practice, you see a flattening of the past to make room for a banal and gray, featureless future.